A galactic reckoning is coming. Palpatine! The Imperial fleet's coming to the island! Oh my... Oh my fucking god. Who's that? It's Jar Jar! Starts with literally the Death Star targeting Onishima. This is the chapter, so you got the chapter 6 island right here, chat. The Fortnite chapter 6 island is literally targeting Onishima. Death Star preparing its main super laser. It looks like it's gonna do like something like it did in Rogue One. So it's like, even though people who know the Death Star, like if you know Death Star, you know obviously it destroys planets, right? This looks like it's doing something what it did in Rogue One, where it's like it's firing its like primary ignition, just a single reactor ignition, which basically means it's like a blast that's just enough to destroy like a specific area, like a planet, where it's not going to destroy the whole thing. So it's targeting Onishima. We've got Palpatine here, literally sitting just in his throne. Classic Palpatine laugh, like, oh dude, oh dude, this is so good, this is so good. Oh, this is perfection. This is peak Epic Games. Peak. Dude, look at him, dude. He's such a legend. I love Palpatine, dude. Then you got the battle bus. Wait. What if the battle bus, every time you launch, there's like a little mini, like, do you remember like Darth Vader in Vivy, right? When you would come in on the battle bus and Darth Vader would be on like a shuttle, like flying to the island? What if every time you load in on the battle bus, you have this little mini sequence of TIE fighters shooting at you? Every time you load in on the battle bus. So you got a bunch of TIE fighters there following you. And obviously here you got Hope and Kendo, which are here from last season. Obviously the story, like the season is connected to the storyline. There's even confirmed that the end of this season's event, the Death Star sabotaging thing, is the end of season event, most likely. They've confirmed there's a narrative event at the end of this season. And since there's that June 7th thing that says sabotage, was, you know, obviously June 7th was the day before the season ends, and it's called Death Star Sabotage. That's probably what the story narrative event is when I talk about the story narrative event we have at the end of this season. So obviously Hope and Kendo will probably be joining for Hope and Kendo, and people from the Onishima Island like Night Rose and other people and Jones and stuff will probably be uniting with the Rebel Alliance to help us defeat the Empire. Which is, oh my dude, fuck, I'm trying, great. This is just so good. This is amazing. Then you got, bro, the Imperial Fleet exiting hyperspace. You got the ISD Imperial class Star Destroyers, and then you got the Death Star, like. Oh, dude, this is even better than I could have imagined. Oh, shit, dude. This looks sick. Look, bro, nothing looks cooler than just seeing the Imperial Destroyers exit hyperspace. It just looks so damn sick. I love this shot right here. It just looks amazing. I love it. You got the Imperial Star Destroyer firing its turbo lasers at the battle bus, and also got a bunch of Imperial TIE fighters chasing the battle bus. What if like this is a sequence, like Star Destroyer like rifts like, in and out of hyperspace, and a few TIE fighters follow it, and that's like the loading sequence when you're on the battle bus, and you just have this like little animation of them firing at you every time you load on the battle bus. Okay, you've obviously got you got like a bunch of X-Wings and Imperial TIE fighters engaging in combat, just around the surface of Onishima. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any POIs we can see that are different here. You can actually see, one thing that you notice, Chad, these might be similar to planes, because leakers have said these vehicles will be drivable, X-Wings will be drivable, and if you look on them, you can see players standing on them. You know how you have the planes? You can have people standing on like the wings and stuff on the planes, and can stand on different areas of the planes. It might be similar to that with the X-Wings. You can have one person driving and a few people standing on the sides of it firing guns. And look, you can also see someone standing on a TIE fighter, so maybe a TIE fighter won't be as good as an X-Wing, so maybe only one person, two people can go on a TIE fighter, and then so you've got one person standing on the top of it, one person driving it, and on the X-Wing you've got one person driving it and two people on the side of it. Like, this does look pretty sick, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you can also see Lone Wolf Lair and a few other POIs here. Now you can see obviously right this part here, you've got the Death Star targeting it and charging up its main super laser. Obviously about, yeah, Vegeta's all happy. Here you can see, obviously, we're going to get a desert area like Mos Eisley from, you know, Tatooine, a bunch of Mandalorians. Mace Windu, obviously. That's just, mate, it's just, this is peak. It's perfection. Okay, maybe battle bosses will be back and you can fire turrets. Like maybe they're gonna add flyable battle, like you know the battle bosses that had the turrets on them from like the war season, right? IO war season. What if they add them back, but this time they're flyable battle bosses to go along with the X-wing stuff? Because you can see them firing a turret on a battle bus, but it could just be cool for the trailer. But they might actually add battle buses as flyable this time, with turrets on them. Got a Wookiee skin here. Another look at the Mandalorian skins. You got that's Din Djarin, I'm pretty sure that over there. And you got another Mandalorian skin here, another Mandalorian. So potentially a customizable Mandalorian skin. Got a Star Destroyer here, another TIE Fighter shot on Star Destroyer, TIE Fighter chasing the battle bus. Okay, so here it seems to be like, I don't know if this is like an Inquisitor versus Eevee, or this is because there isn't a Sith Eevee and a Jedi Eevee, so it could be the Sith Eevee and the Jedi Eevee fighting here, or it could be just this could be a separate skin. It looks like this this can actually be Jar Jar. Actually, let me take the back. This is Jar Jar. I did guess a customized skin, remember? I mean, you did kind of get it on the nose, but I don't know if you necessarily said it was a Mandalorian. You said something like a Stormtrooper, I think. But yeah, it's true. So it looks like I think this is Jar Jar actually here, right here, fighting Jedi Eevee. Yeah, you can see the face here. That's Jar Jar. Literally Darth Jar Jar, bro. Like, oh my god, absolute perfection, amazing, so good, dude, brilliant. Galactic Battle, May 2nd. And basically what's going to be happening is you're going to have May 2nd, which is the season launching with the Imperial takeover, the Imperial fleet arriving on the island, taking over the island. Then May 8th we'll have the Pull of the Force, which will add like Mace Windu and a few other characters and stuff that you saw. May 22nd will be the Mandalorian Uprising with like Tatooine PY maybe added with a bunch of Mandalorian characters. Okay. May 29th will be the Star Destroyer Bombardment. Obviously there's that like leak where there's going to be that sort of item where you can call it in Star Destroyer Aerial Bombardment thing. A few other things added probably in that update. Then June 7th will most likely be what Fortnite tweeted saying, which I'll put on screen here, the narrative story event will be at the end of this season. There'll be a story narrative live event at the end of this season, and that's most likely what this June 7th thing is, because this is the day before the new season, Season 4. This is the day before the season ends. So this would probably be the live event, the story narrative event that Fortnite tweeted about. Death Star sabotage. Similar, let's say, I guess, to like Skyfire, when we went on to Skyfire, we went on to like the mothership and tried to sabotage the mothership. It's probably a similar thing. We've got to sabotage the Death Star, because obviously it's in the trailer it's trying to fire on Onishima. So we have to target to try and destroy the Death Star and sabotage it and stop it from, you know, basically destroying Onishima. Okay. And basically everything to expect in the new season has also just been officially leaked out by leakers. Okay, so everything we can expect within the season, within the Fortnite Star Wars season info. So skins, we have as follows: Darth Jar Jar, Darth Sidious, Mace Windu, new Mandalorian customizable, Sith and Jedi Eevee, Wookiee team leader, Captain Phasma, Poe Dameron, and more unannounced skins. Gameplay, new Star Wars POIs, new Force abilities, Force Lightning, lightsabers will make a return, rideable X-Wings and TIE Fighters, Mandalorian mythics and jetpacks, blasters will make their return. Updates, new updates drop mostly on Thursdays. May 2nd, Imperial Takeover will be the season launch. May 8th will be the first update of the season, the Pull of the Force. May 22nd will be the Mandalorian Uprising, or just the Rising, sorry. May 29th will be the Star Destroyer Bombardment, and then June 7th will most likely be the live event with the Death Star Sabotage. So yes, a lot to expect in this season. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.